So this is week 1 of ZUPL. I'm playing Gen 6 ZU, which is a tier I've never played in tournament before, so let's just see how this goes. Alright, so he's got a couple threats. He's got Rest Swalot and Aromatherapy Meganium. This is Lightning Rod, so he has 2 ground immunities, and I have a Scarf Electabuzz. I've got Vanillux, which, I mean, if Bronzor's item gets knocked off, it can do well. Servine can also definitely be a threat, but Meganium is going to be annoying. I think what I want to do is immediately start pressuring him to not get hazards up. So I can go lead Mienfoo because it has knockoff. Decides to lead with Sea King. So I could knock off here. Knocking off here is an option. I also could just go into Servine. A U-turn into Servine, rather. And start clicking knockoff on him. Let's see what these things typically run. I mean, I imagine they can run a bunch of different things. I've seen them run like Mega Horn in test games. So I think I'm just gonna go for a U-turn. Swalot comes in. Now here I could go into Vanillux and start attacking. I don't think I want to go into Vibrava because these things kind of have Ice Beam. I could go into my own Bronzor and get up rocks and start pressuring him, I think is what I have to do. How much is Vibrava doing out of curiosity? It's not doing a whole lot. Okay, so I'll get this in. And go for Stealth Rocks, because I need to start chipping down his team. Stealth Rocks are worse for me, but I need to start chipping down his team with, like, Servine and stuff. So I could go to Mienfoo here, or I could go to Servine here. I think the play that I want to make is going to Mienfoo and clicking Knock and U-turn and stuff on him. Because if this thing goes down, Servine can start being annoying. Yeah, so I think I just go into my Bronzor here. He just goes for the rest. Okay, I can go for... So he probably is just this rest talk set. I can go for a Psywave. I could also... Man, this set is quite threatening to me. I don't really have a switch in. Like, what am I supposed to do about Ice Beam and Sludge Bomb on this Mon? I guess I go for a Psywave. It's like my only option. Scraggy comes in. Scraggy's going to get a knockoff. I have to go into Mienfoo. Yep. Now I go for a U-turn. He goes into Swallow again. I lost my Violite, which isn't that great. Vibrava, Servine. I don't want to get Vanillix chipped for no reason, right? I could go Vibrava and kind of try to force a U-turn with that. Because I don't think you'd want to risk the stay in here. I mean, he did, but Sleep Talk's a rest. I'm gonna double the Mienfoo again, and I'm gonna go for a U-turn. And I could go to Vibrava this time. And go for an Earthquake. It's a little bit risky, but I feel like it's my best play to wear this thing down. Should have probably gone for a U-turn there in hindsight. And now I think is where I go, and I have to go into the Ice Cream Cone. I could also risk Vibrava, but I don't think I want to. Thankfully, he ends up Sleep Talking a rest again. Now, do I go for an Ice Beam here? No, I have to double the Mienfoo one more time. I think I will go for a U-turn here. And I have to use Vanillux to pressure his team, but it's taking all the hazard damage and it's not doing enough. I'm having a very hard time positioning Servine in. Alright, I'll go Vanillix one more time, take a bunch of hazard damage. Go for Mienfoo one more time. And I'll go for one U-turn. Alright, this time I'll go into Servine, and I'll go for a Leaf Storm. I don't think it's going to quite KO Swalot, but maybe I can stack. Because at +6, I am going to be doing a lot. And I also need to start clicking because my timer's getting quite low. So if I can start attacking with Leaf Storm and get some damage and maybe get the hazards off, there's maybe a shot where I can win this. Additionally, if Swalot goes down, Mienfoo is looking really good. Do I trade Toxic on this? I kind of feel like I have to. Okay, just went for a Synthesis. I'll go Bronzor. Goes for a Dragon Tail. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have it. That wakes up. So now we can switch into Scraggy. Or Swalot. I should have known he was going into Scraggy there, but I can just go into Mienfoo. Swalot being forced to rest is good too. See, the thing is, I really like hazards being up on my side. Can Electabuzz do enough? Maybe I go Electabuzz here because my Scarf is kind of useless. If he knocks me off, it's okay. Alright, I'm just going to go for a Focus Blast. I'm just going to go for it again, honestly. Yeah, guess that was too much to ask. Knockoff there is pretty annoying. I'll go for one Leaf Storm. I'll Synth up. I'm running limited on Leaf Storm, so I have to go for a Glare here. Drags me out into useless Electabuzz. I'll go into Mienfoo. Go for a U-turn, I guess. Petal Blizzard. Maybe Vibrava Defog time. Yeah, I need to click Defog here. All my Mons are just getting way too low on health due to Stealth Rocks. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He goes straight into Bronzor. At least I'm getting like a little bit of HP back with Drain. This Mon is just so hard to break. Can we get a miss here? A Dragon Tail miss would be awesome. I almost want to click. But he can just go to Swalot. Nah, he wouldn't. Do I want to knock him too? Maybe I just go to Servine. I'm assuming he's Scald Blast. Okay, that's okay with me. Now, who do I go into? I can go Vibrava. Now, would you stay in here? I feel like you wouldn't. But I also want to keep this thing very low, so I'm going to click Earthquake. I'm trying to set up a Mienfoo endgame. Could be Toxicking here. And just does Psywave and does an absolute ton to me. Alright, so I'll go for the rest here, see if I can. I can't. Now, do I want to go to Servine? I feel like I do want to go to Servine. I'll go for 1 synth. And I'm gonna knock an aromatherapy. I'm gonna glare him. Vanillix getting dragged out kind of sucks. I'll go for Ice Beam, I guess. Or Freeze Dry. Ooh, we get a freeze. I'm gonna start clicking Ice Beam. And he thaws immediately and goes for the rest. Okay. Mienfoo at +3 could do a lot of damage. I'm thinking, do I just hit him twice and then click Taunt? I feel like that's what I do, because he's gonna be at like... He could very well be in range, is what I'm saying, of a +4 Mienfoo knock. Swallow goes down. And I think I'd want to taunt this. I think that's fine. I'll go for an SD. I'll try and drain him. Maybe if we get a para, that would be good. Awesome. Okay. And now I'm just gonna click Drain Punch again. Or is it better to go for a knock? Nah, Drain Punch is the play. Bronzor's asleep. Sea King, all I have to do, really, is U-turn on him so that he can't Scald Burn me. Go into Servine here. And he's Waterfall too. So I'm just going to click Leaf Storm here. That's kind of annoying. Alright, I'll go for a knockoff. And I'll start going for a Leaf Storm. Go for... that's such an annoying turn to miss. I'll just go for another one. Go into Mienfoo. And just click Knockoff. And I want to say I can set up with an SD and win now. Yeah, I'm just going to go for an SD. I hope not to get flinched here. And it was actually a speed tie. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to use Drain Punch a couple more times, and that should be the game. Awesome. Mianfu did its job really well, and good game. Breaking past that swallow was a challenge, but we got it. All right, let me know if you guys enjoyed seeing a game of Oras ZU, and I'll see you next time.